Hello, I'm here with Nina Schuessler of the Cape Cod Theater Company, aka home of the Harwich Junior Theater, and she is here to tell us all about what's happening at the theater in the next few months. We have some wonderful things coming right up and some things a little further away, so we're anxious to hear about them. Hi, Nina.
Hi, Dinah. Thanks for having me. Well, this week we have The Amazing Richard with Winter Magic, and there are shows on Thursday, Friday at 2 o'clock, and tickets are going fast. And he's really is amazing because, I mean, the tricks he does, and he even levitates someone. I don't know how I really don't know how he does it. But I'm always amazed at the amazing Richard. So he's with us this week.
He's a very popular performer.
Very popular,
right,
and he's so terrific with children. I mean, he just engages them, he brings them up on stage, and it's a real blast.
That's great.
And
so if people are interested, they should get right on it because it's coming right up this week.
I mean, I think the adults who come are incredulous at what he's able to do on our stage.
Everyone loves magic.
Yeah, it's really fun. And then on Saturday, we have the Dreamtale Puppets performing Rumpelstiltskin. And that's with Jacek Zazansky, and he's an internationally famed puppeteer. And he and his assistant will perform Rumpelstiltskin, which is a great story.
That is such a fun story.
It is a great story, and it's about resiliency and learning your own self-worth and
anger management.
And anger management, right?
Or not.
So it's a fantastic story, and I think it's for children ages 4 and up.
Great.
And puppetry is a great way, to engage children,
young
children, in theater arts, and I think it fascinates them, and
they love to watch it, and they love to play with puppets
too,
love it, because they can use their own voices,
and they can discover their own voice, which is really terrific. So we're happy about that. And then in April 3rd, going through the 23rd of April, we have a new musical called Alice, based on the writings of Lewis Carroll. And a friend of ours, Andrew Barbado, wrote it. It's been performed at Wheelock Family Theater and in another theater, I think Riverside in the Boston area. And this year, one of our teacher, actresses, and director, Brittany Rolfs, is directing it, and she's a great young talent, and so we're excited about that. We have a great cast for that.
Oh, excellent.
And that goes through April. There'll be performances April vacation. Then in May, we have the first really pop musical, Leader of the Pack. And Brittany will be starring in that, along with Heidi Cloutier and Rachel Solomon, and a great, great cast, really talented singers. And it's based on the life story of Ellie Greenwich, who was really the first female pop composer on the charts, on the Billboard charts. So she did songs like Going to the Chapel, or Chapel of Love, Duran Duran, Be My Baby, The Hanky Panky, Doo-Wah Diddy, and Then He Kissed Me, all those fabulous songs.
And of course, Leader of the Pack.
And Leader of the Pack, the title song.
Fabulous.
Which, it's sort of the soundtrack of our lives, but it's a great story because it really describes, the challenges of being a woman in the early 60s in the music business, and a young woman. And
How great.
So
is this a premiere?
No, it's not. It was first done in like 1985, I think.
Oh,
and
my.
It was Tony nominated. We did it in the late 90s. And so we decided, after the great hit of the Marvelettes last year, that we would bring us a pop musical again.
Great.
And this is much different because it's based on the songwriter.
Right. So, but it has all those songs in
Has
it?
all the songs, a great ensemble company.
Oh, fabulous.
Bob Wilder's directing the music. Susan Lindholm
Mm-hmm.
is the director, and Suzette Hutchinson the choreographer. So it'll be a great show.
Are there children in it?
There's no children. There's some
It's-
teens in it,
Okay,
though.
okay.
A couple of older teens. But it's
Mm-hmm.
more, it's at a time of year that we produce a more adult show.
Yeah,
because,
I see. Mm-hmm.
young people are so busy with graduation,
In the late spring,
their
yes,
own
it's
school
true,
shows,
right.
proms, that it's hard to get the
Yeah.
commitment, and we don't really want to take them away from their school festivities.
Oh,
So
yes.
that's why we decided.
So May 14th to June 14th
Yeah.
is the run.
Is the
Yep.
run. And
Okay,
then
great.
for the summer, we have The Wizard of Oz, the Royal Shakespeare Company version, which
Ooh.
follows a lot of the music that is in the original movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Robin Hood by Rob Zappel, an original adaptation. And then Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And we'll fill
Wow.
it in with some concerts. Hopefully we'll have Larry Marsland perform, and also a New York cabaret group, one of our alum, Allison Mahoney, who's known as the Singing Baker. She has a group called the Randy Andys. It's sort of a contemporary Andrews Sisters group, and they'll be performing the end of August. So we have, a robust season
It's a
planned.
packed season, yes.
A packed season. It's a lot
great.
to look forward to. And then,
Sure
of course,
is.
we have our summer camps. So,
Oh, that's right,
know,
of course.
where we teach.
Have your education programs ongoing.
Which is huge, which Tammy
Yeah.
Harper directs, and she does a fabulous job. We have like a camp for younger children, which teaches creative drama, musical theater, and then we have the technical theater aspect. So that will all be up at the beginning of March on our website.
Okay, I was just going to ask, when can people start signing up for that?
Pretty
So,
soon.
pretty
I think
soon.
she's working on
Another
it today.
couple weeks, huh?
So probably before even March 1st.
I
But
see.
it's
Okay.
if you go to CapeCodTheaterCompany.org,
Yes.
and theater spelled R-E, you'll be able to find all of our programming. And then in the fall, I'm directing actually a premiere of a show called The Sherlock Problem by Sue Luminello, and it's a fascinating look at the story of Sherlock Holmes, and and so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, yeah. A little bit of mystery.
A little bit of mystery.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's fun. Wow, what a great season you have planned.
Thank you.
It really seems terrific, and particularly coming up with the Rumpelstiltskin and the magic and so forth very soon, just this week.
This
So
week, and
if people are interested, they should get right on it.
And especially like Rumpelstiltskin, I'm really excited to see this, because it's rare that we have, such an artist come to the theater. And we haven't done much puppetry.
Yeah.
We've
And
had
he builds all
puppets
his
in our-
own puppets.
He builds all his
Quite
own
fabulous.
puppets.
Yeah,
And,
they're beautiful.
And they're very beautiful. And, we've had puppets in our shows, where the actors, sometimes use a puppet. But we haven't done a really full puppet show. And afterwards, we'll have a little reception for him, and he'll talk about the puppets and show them to the children.
Great.
So it'll be really great.
Great. So that's on Saturday, is that right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saturday at
Very good.
It's Saturday at 11, and the magic show is at 2 this week. So Friday,
Yes.
by the time this airs, it'll be Friday.
Okay.
And he mixes his magic show with a lot of comedy as well. So something to do.
Definitely, definitely. Lots to do. So thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And telling us all about it.
It's always great to see you, Dinah.
Great to see you too. Thank you.
Thanks.
This is Dinah Lane for Channel 18. Thank you so much.